For more on what moved the markets here at home today, let's go to Bloomberg's equities reporter, Stephanie Hughes. Stephanie, we did just mention that Algoma is down as a result of new tariff threats. Walk us through the hit that they got.
Sure thing, Morella. So Algoma Steel was one of the worst performers on the TSX today after shares fell as much as 11%. That was its worst intraday drop, in fact, in just over a month. And this is mostly couched in tariff threats, and it did make BMO Capital Markets downgrade the company to a market perform rating from an outperform rating, which is kind of like moving a stock to a hold from a buy rating. So the analysts called Algoma the relative tariff loser and argued that President Donald Trump's move to raise tariffs by 250% on steel and aluminum will mean a bigger hit to the company's near-term outlook, given its significant exposure to the U.S. So the fact that Algoma's Canadian market is already oversupplied is also adding to that headache and limiting its ability to redirect steel volumes. BMO said that they do recognize that the situation is fluid and can change at any moment, but this is just adding another layer of uncertainty to an already challenging environment. The one silver lining here is that the analyst team said that Algoma does have enough capital on hand to navigate this situation, and the Canadian government said it's willing to help out companies that are impacted by tariffs. So that is another option that's available to Algoma. But for now, investors are really reacting to this tariff setback, Morella.
Okay, so because of the uncertainty and, again, new tariff threats, we're seeing gold stocks and other precious metals move up. What did you notice?
Notice that Fortuna Mining is the top performer because of that dynamic that you just described. So it just managed to beat out First Majestic Silver. Was a tight race for a bit there, but Fortuna was the best on the TSX today, with its shares rising at nearly 14% at its peak. It was also its biggest bounce in over a year. So it's rising in tandem, like you said, with other precious metals names as gold prices are surging on more intense geopolitical and trade tensions. So more specifically, it was the drone strikes in Russia and the threats of bigger U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. This is triggering a flight to safe haven assets that gold and silver names usually offer in situations like this. And as investors are just trying to make sense of these headlines and what this means. So that's pushing Fortuna Mining higher, and as well as other TSX-listed precious metals names such as First Majestic, Endeavour Silver, IM Gold, and many, many others, Morella.
All right, we will leave it there. Bloomberg's equities reporter Stephanie Hughes, thanks for the update.